Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is kind of a long video. I think it's around 25 minutes. 26 minutes, she said. So I hope you all stay tuned and can stand to put up with it. But it's there's one fish in there. This is the one we were talking about the other day about the two special guests, which is candybug 71. You all need to check out his channel. He just got a couple little small videos, not really any fishing things on there yet. That's our friend Dawn, which if you look at our channel with a lot of the other videos, you'll see him where we're fishing with him in his boat. And this time he's out in a separate boat with his friend Wildman Pete, or they call him Moon Pie Dawn. So check out his channel. It's on Picnic Lake. Francis caught one about 2.5 pounds or so. And we had a little challenge there, but Dawn ended up with 4 fish, and we ended up with three. Or she said two. Well, 2 in the boat, she said. So they wasn't biting real good that day, and even the guy he was with, Pete, he didn't catch any. And so it wasn't a real good day, but gives you a few little bass to see. So I only got one of Dawn's on video because he got in a different part of the lake than we did, so I didn't get the other ones on the film or on the camera or whatever you want to call it. So there's only one of Dawn's on there, but so we got like 3 fish for you to see, I think. It's a mini challenge. He called it a little mini tournament on his page. You all have a good day. We appreciate each and every one of you subscribing. Please subscribe. Please click that bell so you know when we got some new videos coming up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, like she said. And we'll have some more videos coming on. I'm kind of behind on them a little bit, so appreciate all of you that subscribe to the channel and all my loyal people that come in the live chats. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. We'll talk at you next time. Tight line. Keep a tight line, she said. GoPro ain't even fully charged. Good morning, everybody. This is Picnic Lake. You should be able to see the boat ramp in the distance. You also see Candybug 71, alias Moon Pie Dawn, fishing with his buddy Pete, right there, that we fish with. Winds got here. Might not catch anything, so we might just be fishing and might not be catching.
Moon pie power.
They said moon pie power. It makes you look real small on this thing, though. It don't draw up. It looks like you're way over by the boat ramp, sitting right where you're at. I'm trying to put you on special guest Dawn over there in the other boat. And his favorite fishing buddy. He didn't say nothing. That's Willie number 2, in other words. There's Miss Frances up there with her rattle trap fishing shirt on. Posing for y'all. There's my shirt, same one. Can't really show you the back, but anyway.
Please subscribe.
Mr. Manny made them. Mr. Manny, I ain't talked to Mr. Manny for a long time. Miss talking to him. Miss him.
I'm in the trees. You're missing that.
Frances, where's she at in the trees? I don't see you in the trees. She just got it on hooked. I guess she's fishing for you again, Chris. Miss you too, Chris. You ain't been with us for a while. At one time you said you was going, you never answered us. Lake's full. There's one backing in now. You probably can't wait in the distance. There goes another now, the trolling motor over there. It's a sailing up through that little boat. What thing's pushing that? Look how fast that little boat's going, because it ain't got no weight in it, see? It ain't got no gas motor, so it pushes right up through there. Professional bass fisherman, Candybug 71 over there. And the Legend. That's a Legend Wild Man Pete on the back. Okay. If not, we don't catch anything, then we'll just be enjoying the day on the water. Y'all have a good day. Speak at.
Good laugh, that's for sure.
What's that?
It'd be a good laugh at least.
What will?
Here's some of the funny things going on the lake. I already seen a bunch of
You need to get your GoPro going so you can get your channel going and get out here and start
ramps still.
filming.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're waiting on. $400 on a camera and he hadn't even used it, folks. What do you think? I'll think about that.
Yeah, I know how to use it, I just don't know how to post stuff.
You gotta be a YouTube legend over there.
Yeah, I'm starting off slow. I want a good foundation. Got people.
He looks like he looks like Crocodile Dundee, and I don't know what great bass fisherman he looks like. That's Bass Pro Don over there. Bass Master Don. There's somebody fishing on the bank over there too. I doubt if y'all can see that. Dang, these GoPros would be perfect if they just had a big zoom like the normal cameras. They think this would be perfect. They do good filming, they just need a big zoom on them. So you can zoom stuff up. They need a big optical zoom, I don't know, at least 5 times or something.
See him? You hear him?
Get him in. Woo! First fish of the day. Mrs. Francis does it again. Boy, he's just barely hooked in the lip. Barely.
Barely hooked.
That's what you did before, seeing they get off. That's why they get off so easy. She lost one a while ago, guys. She lost one.
Barely hooked.
Huh.
Barely hooked.
Cute little guy. Not real big.
Dawn.
Well, scores 1-0.
You think that's a 6-pounder, Willie?
You think that's a 6-pounder?
That a 6-pounder, Willie? That's what Willie calls a 6-pounder. Is that 6 pounds, Dawn? Or 5?
Somebody fishing with minnows over here. Hey, there's somebody fishing with minnows. See it?
Yeah.
Or he grabbed it, wanted to.
There's a minnow floating on top of the water here. Somebody's fishing with minnows. There he went. Back in right in the water. Unharmed, and so he was just barely hooked, so.
Right there.
Scores 1 for rattle trap fishing, everybody. For Miss Francis, Candybug 71 over there in the other boat over there, you
Just
see.
catch 5 in the boat.
0 for Candybug 71. Score
Catch
0.
5 in the boat. 5. These 5.
That's Candybug 71 over there. Mr. Don. Score 0. Nada, in other words. 1 to nada. Not being a real productive day today. Not just doing real good, but having fun anyway. And just enjoying being on the water. And lost a couple and had a couple hits myself. They just didn't get hooked. One to one, y'all. Candybug 71's got one down here. 1 to 1, y'all, on the challenge.
Looks like an osprey's grabbed this guy.
He said he's got a chunk out of his back like a, where the bird's got him. He said like an osprey.
Look at his back, look at his side.
A chunk out of his fin.
Here and there.
Wow, they tore that bass up.
Osprey got him.
Yeah, the birds got it, tore him up and got away. There he went, y'all. Bassmaster Dawn.
5 in the boat. 5 in the boat. That's a challenge, y'all.
We go for double digits here.
And my foot slipped.
5 in the boat.
I already seen something jump up another corner up there. And get some advertisement for Dawn on YouTube here, if this takes. They call him Moon Pie Dawn. He loves these moon pies. The little Debbie marshmallow pies. You ought to, little Debbie ought to let him make a commercial for him since he loves him so much. Hey y'all, look at Frances' new hat up here. She got this at Tractor Supply. This thing is nice, man. $14.99. It's got the shade back on the back. I like it for your neck, so you won't get burned up so bad. Still got the tags on it. If y'all remember Minnie Pearl from way back, she always wore a tag on her hat. Every time she never took her tags off her hat. She used to be on this old show called Hee Haw, Minnie Pearl, and she wore a tag on her hat. She was sung a little bit. She was an older lady. Used to joke around, and she was real popular in the countries. But she always wore her tags on her hat. This thing's neat. It's a neat hat. I forget what kind it is. I can't remember the name of it. It's a neat hat.
If I'd hit right there.
Let me see. Can't see. Let me see what the name of this thing is. Portable Performance Outdoor. It says outdoors on it. Looks pretty neat. Boy, I tell you, today must not be a good day for fishing. The bass are just not hitting today. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching other boats around here. Those boats over there in the distance, they're not catching anything. You got, we only got one in the boat, Mr. Moon Pie down there, if you can see him down in the distance. He's not catching them either. He's only got one in the boat for 2 people. We got one in the boat, so it's not us. He's using a different type bait, and nobody's catching anything. So it's just a bad day, folks. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. There's fishing and there's catching, so that's just the way it is today. We're just not getting anything. It's the day out on the water and they're really not biting. So I'm sorry it ain't gonna be much of a video for y'all to see for as far as catching anything, but
If Dawn don't tell.
we're on the water anyway. There's a big one back there just jumped.
Until he gets
It must be a bad day, Dawn,
This ain't got to the best spot yet.
because they're just not hitting today. I'm watching them people over there. I haven't seen them bringing anything, and
I know where the honey hole is. We're heading there now.
you're one in the boat and we're one in the boat, and that's all. Here he goes by, y'all. The great Bassmaster, Candybug 71. He's trolling by us.
I can't do the other thing yet.
What's
I
that?
can't do the other thing yet.
Yeah, he can.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Hey, have a good one. Catch a ball, bud. You getting all of it?
I catch one so far.
This is a good day. This used to be a damn good area. But no Joey stayed here.
Yeah, but Candybug71's got a YouTube channel, y'all. That's his name, Candybug71. But he don't have any videos up. But you can subscribe to him if he ever gets any up. Then you'll be ready for him when he releases them. You'll see videos in our channel where he's been catching fish with us. So in our channel, there's videos in there for you to view. Y'all have a good one. Lake's got a few people on it today. Appreciate you all tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you that subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all you loyal people that come in the lives, and appreciate everybody for sure. We'll be back with you a little bit later if we catch anything. Checking out right and for now. Talk to y'all in a little bit if we catch anything. Like a jerk, but I can't tell. Sometimes you really can't tell unless they bump it a couple times. I know it's catching a little stuff on the bottom. It's kind of shallow up in here, as y'all can see. There's sticks sticking out of the water. If y'all can see that, I don't know if you can or not. Like I said, this thing don't zoom up, but
That is shallow right there.
why you bumped the bottom? Because Dawn's trolling right through it. You shouldn't be bumping the bottom. If we are, we need to set up our trolling motor shaft a little shallower. Now he just did or something. He's pulling his up. Watching a master there at his master, everybody.
Always fishing on this.
When I get up near him, I always film him, see? So you can see a master at work. Does he look like Roland Martin?
Give me my pole, Kurt.
Jimmy Houston?
I got Jimmy Houston right here. Made in China.
Bill Dance? Who's he look like, y'all? She got her nice hat there, Dawn. New hat's got a flap on the back.
Get my wine cooler, please.
What's that on auto exposure for? I don't want that on. Let him do it, Dawn. See if he's telling you the truth. Take him up on that. You got to make him a challenge or a bet, though, when you do it, Dawn. Tell him if he loses, he has to buy you dinner. Tell him he has to buy you dinner if he loses now. If you lose, you buy his. If he loses, he buys yours. Your money where you're, you know. She's got a big stick, fish. Look at her reeling it in. Look at her reeling it in there, buddy. Oh, it snapped her line. It got off. She lost it. I thought you had some. That's a stick fish. Another stick fish. She's catching them.
There he is.
It's a stick fish. What's she doing? Look at this, folks. There you go, Chris. She's reeling them in for you, Chris. Taking over for you, buddy. If you ever see this anymore, you need to leave me a comment if you're still watching my videos.
There he is.
You want to keep that in Francis? That got some. You should measure that. So many inches it is. I don't know what the weight is on it. That might be a couple pounds. It's probably. I know that thing's got to be. God, you probably got about 2.5 foot fish there. See what she does with it here. She released it unharmed. Unharmed, released. She doesn't want it for dinner.
I didn't get out of it. We're out of here.
Got some pretty purple flowers here on the bank, everybody. These things are blooming. For all you ladies that like flowers. Real pretty. See them all. Logs and trees sticking out top of the ground everywhere. A little bit shallow back in here. Some sandbars you hit on too and stuff. Certain area up in here. I don't know why this thing's filming upside down. I've got it upright, y'all, and it's filming upside down. I don't know what's going on with it. It won't even flip. France is liking the limbs today. She's on another one. That's her third or fourth. No, it's about her fourth one. Oh, she's in the top. She ain't gonna get that one out.
You have to cut it out.
I don't have a knife. I told you I don't have a knife. We forgot it. I told you to get this morning and you didn't get the knife. Now you're in trouble. We didn't got one. I asked you to.
You got a knife on you?
I told her to grab a knife this morning. I said grab a knife, and she didn't do it. She's stuck in the top of the tree. She's scratching the back of. See, Chris, what happens when you're not along? She takes over for you. You need to quit doing. This is almost dead. Hey y'all, boy, it's getting hot out here. It's only 9:45 and I'm sweating and roasting. You get on this lake at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:45 to 7. 9:30 comes, it starts getting hot, even before that. 9:45 is roasting off the lake. I'm telling you what, you can't stay out here unless it's about 10:30. I mean, if you're lucky. You stay up to 11, you're sick, hot, wore out, burn up, all that. It is hot. The humidity, heat index is, if it's 98, the heat index is 107, 108. I mean, this runs about 10 degrees hotter. It's just awful. Well, Flo, if we'd have went here today, we wouldn't have caught anything. So it wasn't a good day anyway. Of course, we might have picked another lake. I didn't pick this lake. Moon Pie Dawn picked it, so. And it wasn't no good today. Most day does good, but it's not good today. Or they're not liking our lures. I don't know which. The breeze is starting to raise too. It's supposed to rain about 12 or to 1:30, somewhere in that area. There's some clouds over in there. So. Camera's dead. I can't help it. The camera's dead.
He's a big one.
Well, you ain't gonna get it on camera because the battery's dead. I'm down to 1%.
He's a big one.
Well, I ain't gonna get it on here if you, because.
Oh.
Get him in. His camera's dead though. Look what Francis caught, y'all, and not far from the boat ramp. This proves you don't have to go way up in the lakes like some people. And he's barely hooked in the lip again. So that's the second one. It wouldn't have took much for him to got loose. Told you she's a great bass fisherman. That's only the second reason why I love her so much, y'all. There, Flo. Look at there, Flo. Where's the phone? Hold on a minute, y'all.
That's gonna be a 2-pounder, right?
Well, no, we don't bring the scale out. He's pretty good size, but hold on, y'all.
It's on a picture.
Pretty nice, y'all.
Yep, you got him.
Take your fish back, sweetie, and then let him loose. He's a nice one, guys. Ow, his teeth. He got some little teeth in him. Yeah. Camera batteries on one.
That's what I'm talking about, you guys.
Pretty
Today.
nice. Pretty nice. He's about 2.5 pounds, probably. Looks like maybe 3, but I don't know.
This is my second one today.
Not bad.
Second one today.
Two
in
and
the boat.
2.5 pounds. They're not biting real good today. That's a nice one. There he went, y'all.
You can take his breath. He's right there. See him?
You should have put it in his gills. He'll go in a minute, though, I think. But